connected to a nigga like I got a million followers. They gon' calm down, time to turn this to the Holocaust. Niggas know who bought guns, niggas know who having fun, cause if I call, you know, oh, you know, the job is done. Come on, this shit, right? Fuck it up, man. That's fucking speak on this, man. What is that other shit? Yeah, it's what's in your pocket? I just, I got that one thing, I'm nigga don't even carry violence, all that. Lady around that sneak this and all that shit. Nigga be like, niggas like, how this nigga love Raymond. Come on, y'all remember stuff. All that niggas fighting, 50 fighting, but you know what I'm lying at. Come on, stop playing, nigga. Niggas already got no room. Niggas 17, 30, ain't you know stuff. Just ain't gonna shit. I'll beat your big on you. If I get a nigga. Come on, stop playing. Nigga, you know this shit, nigga. Alright. Nigga. Shit, I measure everything. Nigga, let's be real. Okay, nigga, been had that. Been had. Those are the bars that been had, nigga. That nigga said he asked if it's a president, Obama started laughing. Man, these niggas know it, you know. Real one nigga. We riding in before I told name. Shit. Heater, Solly Tag. Free Loads, D-Rod, PK. Shit. Man, free all my niggas, though. I put my right hand in God, shine on these balls, stay on my job, run with my squad, 100 racks on my car, no license at all, no 10 on that 30, nigga, that's how we ball, all these fuck niggas fraud, suckers and frauds, my circle so small, stick to my sprint and just ball, watch I pick up my bitch, and we shut down the mall, I can pick up the tip, try to pay for it, bring some gas on my plate, boys, noodles and steak. Snap the ballet, all these tats on my face. People looking like, hey, make niggas stay in your place. This some shit they gon' think, this some shit they gon' say. That's too much weight for my head. See that music's my face. Up from out my trumpet to the top of my stage. Let Versace my waist, like Tupac in the safe. Show you how I built this star, money to stay. Hold.
Very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan, and what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is a direct correlation between explosive plays. In this case, two teams rely on those explosives coming in the passing game and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. If you want to score points today, it's going to become...
I put my right hand to Jesus, fly like an eagle, fight with these demons, shout out to my people.
This life is a free though, success is a key though. My life is a C though, but my message is a free though. Shit on that thing though.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7.
Whatever y'all spoke in chat, pull that shit out and spoke up, gang. For real.
And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Ready. Throwing is Vic. A short pass taken in by Gronk. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Vic. Got his man at the 6. To the goal line and in.
Hey, you not like that. You know that, right?
Touchdown, Atlanta. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith going for it all. And the Falcons have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Vic gonna look to throw. He'll hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Here we go.
Here's a run. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Raiders has got it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is intercepted. And the Falcons will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. To the air, it's Vick. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Raiders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A run. It's Jones. Room to run at the 35. A huge play just before the half. 39 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's Gino. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here.
I'm losing this game by myself. This nigga is no type of good at all, bro. Dead ass.
Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw, here's Vic. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Here's Vic. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Run on! Middle. There goes it up.
Gino to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one from 47 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Now a handoff, Jones, and he'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And he's out of bounds, short of the 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
There we go, Sonora.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They put Adams in motion. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Running with authority as he pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Go! Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
70 Lions.
Now, Vick. A pass caught right side by Gronkowski. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. To throw is Vick. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will score. Michael Vick. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Now, Gino, again working deep downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Ready.
Smith now. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Off the play fake. Here's Vick. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
That's a whole fucking sack, of course. Of course, I bet it's a wide open sack.
So,
He catches it just because I said.
This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Shut up.
Now a run on 1st down. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On play action, Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9,
Here we go.
but they're going to go for 2 here. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Cougar 19.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Here we go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. A big hole. And he's going to take this. Way home. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Off the play fake, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
To throw, here's Smith. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Smith from the gun on third down. That is caught. What a throw. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Cowboy 80.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. To the ground, a first down run. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, it's Vic. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. This is 1st and 10.
There we go, Simone.
From the gun, it's Gino. He's going to look deep for Adams. That's caught. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where
You better need that ball.
Taking some chances, and boy, this was a big one. But
Better need that ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
19,
You better need that ball.
Now a give up the middle. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
This nigga's so ass, bruh.